What is up, mages? It is I, your wintry neighborhood, Winterspelll. I welcome you back to another episode of Belethor's Bane. I'm fairly certain there's a few things we can do today. Alright, so we still need some better gear. It is. We got the bow with shadows now. That's pretty awesome. However, we're going to need some better armor. And there are ways to get this. I can specifically think of a way. Just favorite that. We're going to need another sword. Alright, to do this, I don't know if there's a level cap on this, but I do know where we need to go for it. We need to hit up outside of Shore Stone. There's a quest there which can get us some pretty good stealth armor. Now, first we have to beat up a red guard. I'm okay with that. I am very okay with beating up people. As long as they deserve it. And are video game characters. Yeah, don't actually beat up people. That would be wrong and very mean. Don't do mean things. Do I already have a bunch of iron ore? I do. We're gonna do that eventually. I don't know, do I have alteration already? We just might go ahead and grab ourselves Master Transmute instead. So that's going to be another fun side quest we can do.
In the city and not out in Riverwood.
Haven't used this Red Guard armor for like a good while. I think we used it in Bondo, but I'm not entirely sure. Can we just believe, is it really the 28th already? Like, geez. It is almost the end of the year. I think we got, let's see, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. We got 4 days left of 2023. That's honestly incredible. It's been quite a year.
I can take you to... Where do you
There's
want to
been
go?
some good things, there's been some bad
Climb and back,
things.
and we'll be off.
I'm hoping we can make this a good year. I, for one, have a lot of goals this year that I'd like to accomplish. First off, we do need to hit 100 subscribers. We're sitting here at 82. Papa Winterspelll is greedy. He wants all the play buttons. Which is true. I really do want the play buttons. It's going to be difficult, but I would like to try to invest in my channel this year. I really would like to get better games and better equipment. And I would like to make this, a serious go at, a career. It's a viable career path these days, and it's one that I'm passionate about. So, I'd like to try. Especially with, announcements of games coming out. Like, eventually, I would love to have a PS5. I don't know when that could happen. Those things are expensive, but I'd like to eventually have a PS5. Because I would love to be able to play the newer games like Baldur's Gate 3. I really want to play, I really want to stream for you guys. When they've officially announced Fallout London, for Fallout 5, I assume that's going to be on the PS5. I'd really love to stream that for you guys as well, because you guys know how much I love Fallout. Come on. There's a lot of things I'd like to do. I'd love to get, better recording equipment, like better microphone. I'd like to be able to make some more podcasts. I'd like to be able to eventually stream like D&D sessions. There's a lot that I really want to do with this channel. And I can't do it at the moment, but someday I hope that I can. Ah, good, there he is. Hello, friend.
Well, look what we have here.
You looking for a fight?
Consider joining up. I'll teach you to talk to me that way.
Okay.
Come on, let's see what you're
What you
made
got?
of.
What you got? What you got? What you got? I got claws, son. Wait, no, I don't. I'm playing as a wood elf. I'm sorry, I started a personal run-through for a stealth archer the other day because I was feeling kind of sad. And I'm like, you know what? It's a Skyrim night. And I asked my coworker, I said, okay, what am I playing as? She's like, you're playing as a cat. Okay. So I confused the characters for a moment.
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square. Thank you. Here. You're tougher than you look.
Well, he disappeared. Alright, let's see his note. We'll be in touch. We gotta wait to be contacted by the courier. So while we're here, we might as well do this.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking... I'm worried that they'll come out... there is... What's the point in protecting this...
Because it'll give us some money.
Keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with... as much as I can... Nasty. Looking to
We
protect
should probably
yourself,
sell some stuff over here,
deal
too.
some damage.
Might as well switch to our steel arrows.
I don't
Weapons.
want to be responsible for sending you to your death.
It's all good, bruh. Alright, let's go grab these spiders. You know what? I kind of want a better sword.
The Greybeard.
Do I have any corundum? I do. I can make myself a steel. Or I can just go, like, steal it from, who's a face? Gotta love bows. I do. Well, that arrow is lost, apparently. Well, hey, buddy. I missed you. Alright, we got more? Got him. And we'll dig up the ebony ore while we're here, because that's going to be a valuable resource later on. Although there is one more spot I can dig up a good amount of ebony. That'd be like, I think, Duskin Vol. It's the Orca stronghold that's not too far from Windhelm. That's like the main source of mined ebony in the game. So if I need more, I'll go grab it there. And I'll probably need more so I can upgrade my Bow of Shadows when I get the chance. But my smithing is going to need a good boost for that, as we got to get that up to 60. Which is not a problem. Especially once we get the transmute spell. Alright. Let's go get paid. And as soon as the courier contacts us, we can continue with that quest.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
Return of the Dragonborn. In the meantime, I got an idea for how to get us a better sword.
Buggers, aren't they? Gone? Fine. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude.
Thank you. Let's smelt that.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it?
I need that
Dragons attacked
steel.
White. How could mere men bring down?
I could wear the amulet of Kinnereth. Not as useful for me, though. Alright, do I have Windhelm discovered? No. So, I'll just hit up the stables again. Okay, you. Do things for me.
Take you. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Windhelm. Yes?
Climb
Yes.
and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim.
Because I want a
They say the big
certain
old palace
sword.
there was built by Ys.
So, blade swords are a pretty good steel sword, but you can't really get them until you start progressing in the main quest. However, there is one you can get at any time at the Nightgate Inn. There is a possible former blade that is living there, essentially just getting drunk. He'll actually freak out if a high elf approaches him that's dressed in Thalmor robes. I should grab the skill book while we're here, too. So, you know, he will freak out and attack you if your approach is a high elf dressed in Thalmor robes. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill him. I'm just going to say it. We're going to kill him. I'm taking his sword. It is what it is. Well now! I thought I was going to hit the water. I thought I was going to hit the water. Well, we live and learn. Well, I suppose in this case we didn't live, but, well... Remember, kids, this is why you don't take shortcuts. 'Cause, you might die. Means you gotta go do this again. Well, I feel silly now. Okay.
Neither. I can take. Where do you want to go?
Bring me to Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Without dying this time.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by Ys.
Wee. Wee. Goodness, the detail, like when you look at something like that shirt, the detail on the skin with the muscles, I appreciate that. Now the blood doesn't look very accurate, but I mean this was made in like 2011 on the 360. So I'm gonna give some allowances. Alright, let's try not to die this time. We're gonna save, just in case. Whee! Really? Really? I landed in the water! There we go. Finally got it. Only took dying twice. Probably switch to sword now. Alright, so we're heading up this road here. So, with the Creation Club DLC, the Nightgate Inn also has its own quest, and I'm going to show you how to pick that up. Because I'm also not sure if I've actually gone into the Nightgate Inn in any of my other streams. So I'll show you guys how to pick that up. I don't remember what's the reward at the end of it, but I was playing it in my personal playthrough, so I'll know soon. Whee! I admit though, just this, I love this scenery. I will always say that just one of my biggest draws for playing Skyrim is even when I'm traveling on the roads, it's just beautiful. And I just love looking at it.
Help!
Yeah, you guys can take care of that. Like, I'll admit, there are things that I think Skyrim could have done better. Especially when you compare it to, like, Oblivion. And, like, you see all the content that was in Oblivion that doesn't always feel like it's in Skyrim. Skyrim definitely has just such an amazing look to it. Now, Oblivion looked cool, yeah, and it was pretty. But it looked very cartoony. Because they were trying to go for that Tolkien-esque thing. Skyrim looks like it could be real. And again, a lot of the scenery that you see in it is scenery that I grew up with. So it feels familiar to me. It feels good to me. because it's scenery that I would see growing up in the Adirondacks, growing up in upstate New York. The different places that I visited that I would see, like when we went to Mohonk. It feels like home to me. Alright, so the Nightgate Inn is right here. You can see this distance from Windhelm. It's about 2/3 of the way to Dawnstar. Actually, no, about halfway to Dawnstar. So let's take a look inside. First, I'll show you where to find the quest. It's going to be right here on the counter. Nightgate Inn Patrons Note. I just want to talk about this amazing inn, how great the service is. The innkeeper is kind, a helpful host, who is so effortless in his laziness he didn't bother to read past this point. That's right, this inn is the worst, the literal worst. Of course, even if you can get past the bad service, the garbage food, the ghost living downstairs, there are also bloody traitors. Not only do they rent to filthy elves, I spotted one of them hide something in a barrel out back. I'd grab it myself, but it's probably covered in some disgusting elven disease that would take 9 of the world's greatest alchemists into human sacrifice to cure. If I wasn't a wanted man, I'd burn the barrel along with this sorry excuse for an inn. For now, this letter will have to do.
Yeah.
So this starts Brothers in Irons.
The beds and beer are both lousy, you ask me.
The note was probably from Fultheim. So we're going to take his blade sword. Also, there's a ghost downstairs. I kind of need to see this.
I value my privacy, so if you don't mind.
I don't see a ghost. Well, now I'm disappointed. Alright, so let's, actually I'm curious. What reward does Brothers in Irons give us? It's part of the alternative armors. It's a full set of enchanted iron armor. Okay. That's what it gives us. Okay. I eat your apples. That man just ate like 4 apples in one sitting. That's probably not great. Alright, I haven't seen the courier yet. How dare he not find me in the wilderness? How dare you? Well, let's pop into Riverwood. There might be some crap for us to steal. Excuse me. Very tired and I have not eaten today. So it's a good spot for the courier to hit me. Alright, already better than that. Nice.
Whatever you need.
And it seems better to use a blade sword for a stealth character. Because it is a katana.
Hey, no fair. Get her started.
It's too bad that you can't get a dagger that's a washizaki.
Take care with those flames.
Whoosh. That would be cool. Alright, is the guy gonna find me? Apparently not. We also really have to start hitting sneak. Doing that next level.
Looks like a travel.
We should start hitting that. We also need to hit Falkreath. Because we need to get the quest that gives us Master Transmute. Excuse me. Ah, we can sell crap to them over here.
Need something? Take a look.
Alright. Sell him my steel sword. Whew. Yeah, I really am tired. There you go.
Road leads you to one side.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Alright, bring me to Falkreath, son.
Climb and back.
While we're
and
waiting
we'll be
for
off.
those guys to
Oh, there once was a hero
give
named
us
Red who came riding to
the
right
letter.
From old Rorik's.
I really do wish you could get the Greybeard's outfit. Like if at the point in the main quest where you side with either the Greybeards or the Blades. Because you can get Blades armor. I would love if you could get Greybeard robes.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well, I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose
Here's the
clean while you're
courier.
here, outsider.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hint. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thank you. And we'll grab the quest that we need for Master Transmute as well. I knew if we kept traveling around, the courier would get to us.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think a
Short bones.
somewhere.
Handsome man in Falkreath.
There we go. I really do love all the cool quests that we have in the Creation Club. Alright. Fidget's note. Where is it? There it is. Alright, Pure Water Run. See where that is on the map. We're gonna have to travel to Markarth. So let's go fill our altar while we're still here. And then we gotta travel to Markarth.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
I am sorry about all the yawning. I have not really rested. Awesome. Gotta take this, get the spells I need as soon as I can. Taking your pugfish. Ooh, taking the butter. I love it when they have butter. Still wondering if I should be using an axe. Taking the axe. Because it kind of makes sense. I'm a wood elf. When I'm not in... I feel like when I'm not in stealth mode, an axe makes sense. Eating your heart. Alright, fill the altar of fortune. So that's a 16. So yeah, honestly, let's go improve this axe. See what we get out of it. I'm kind of liking the idea of using an axe instead of a sword for this, just for personal flavor of being a wood elf.
Watch it.
No. You watch it. Alright. Blade sword is stronger, but for the flavor, I'm like an axe. Oh! Didn't mean to kill that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the magic?
Okay. I did already get my house, right? I did. So back here. The Winterspelll need food. I do not have access to my vehicle right now, so I have not been able to go get, like, food. So I am starving.
I can take you. Where do you want to go?
Take me to Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe
it was built by the dwarves. You're dumb. Honestly, though, Markarth is an incredibly defensible city. Except if you think about if someone is able to climb up the side of, like, the mountains surrounding it. But it's still an incredibly defensible city. It would be very difficult to move an army around there. Alright, let's eat some juniper berries. This also gives us the chance to go grab the Lover Stone. We'll get that quest eventually. Actually, let's just go grab it now.
What happened to you, Pop? Kolskiger mine is lost. Was. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl. I'd be grateful, but I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side.
Oh my god, a whole group with axes and magic? Oh my god! Alright, let's grab us the Lover Stone. And then we'll move on to Pure Water Run. We gotta get our illusion up to 75 and get ourselves invisibility. Is that a dragon? That's a dragon. Is it gonna attack me? It's gonna attack me! That's something. First off, we're grabbing this. Gotcha. Kiva, good to see you. Ow, ow, ow. That is painful. Remember, kids, being set on fire is painful. Don't do it. Alright, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, Mr. Scaly, and go ahead and die. There we go. That's what I needed to see from you. Oh yeah, see, I was just running around trying to do a quest, and dragons, I'm looking at it, I'm like, is that a dragon? Oh, is that dragon attacking me? Okay. Alright. So I've been doing something fun. I signed back into my old Shadowverse account last night, and I had some cards left. I had like one deck there, and I decided to kind of update it. Damn, they've been doing some good stuff with Dragoncraft. That from that Academy set, they released a bunch of really good stuff. My usual strategy was I was playing a mermaid deck, because when you play it, they increase the defense of all the followers in your deck. And I learned that Dragoncraft has some more of those that were released in the Academy set, and I was like, whoa. So I broke apart some cards, and I crafted them last night, and I did a whole bunch of tests. I'm like, ho, these are good! And I was starting to whoop some people. I'm like, yeah. It does. And, like, the cards I was able to craft and add to my deck, they have certain effects that will go off when they're played, as long as they have a certain amount of defense. Like, there's this one guy, Crimson Scion. If he has 3 defense when I play him, I gain an empty play point orb. If he's got 7, I get an evolution point back. It is an amazing deck. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to probably play some before I go to work, because I'm going to be stuck there for a little bit. Unfortunately, I do not have my vehicle at the moment, so I got to rely on rides. And my ride can only get me there like an hour before I have to be there.
Thanks for that. The Reach has been crawling with force.
Okay. This is a random encounter I haven't seen before. Damn, she got things to sell that I can't buy. Punk. But you go and buy my stuff. Take a blade sword, lady. So yeah, I'm enjoying the deck. It's a lot of fun. Especially since, like, I whipped out a follower that had, like, I think, like, it had 21 defense. It had 21 actual defense. So, loving some of the newer cards there in Shadowverse. Loving them. Alright, let me up here. I will see if I can do like some screen capture on that. I might be able to stream a few Shadowverse matches if I get the chance. I don't know if I can yet, but I can try. I'm figuring out what I can do with the thing. I'm gonna try to, Kiva. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Give me your Nern root.
Correct.
Alright.
It's all in this note. Now, this conversation never happened. Understood? Good luck out there.
Oh, sweet. Hey, I'll take that. I'm gonna drink this random oil that I found. Oh, okay. We got some slaughterfish, I see. Okay, so let's check out the note. Gotta find the remnants behind the miners' barracks in Karthwasten. Find the remnant spy. Alright, gotta find the spies. Let me out. Good thing we discovered the Lover's Stone first. So yeah, I'm figuring out what I can do. Ugh. I would love to get some new games this year. I honestly, I don't think I can upgrade to a PS5 anytime soon. As much as I'd love to. Like, a crap ton of money would have to land right in my lap for that to happen, and that unfortunately does not happen to me. It's a goal for someday, though. A very, very far off goal. But one that I hope to achieve someday so I can improve this channel. Alright, Karthwasten. There it is. There's a lot of improvements I like to make this year. Both to my channel and to myself. I'm gonna do my best this year. I hope everyone else does their best too. It's gonna be a lot of work. Phew. Yeah, so I just a little overwhelmed thinking about the things I got to do this year, and the things I want to do, and
the Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. You think you've got what it takes?
Whew. And also, like, I am kind of dizzy because again, I have not eaten. I haven't really like had a full meal in a couple of days, so I'm tired and hungry and a little dizzy. Oh yeah, I got a lot of ideas. I've already taken some steps to... I got my hands on a cheap tablet. I'm going to start using that. I'm just waiting on the stand. I'm hoping that it's going to improve our video quality for our card streams. Especially as one of my friends and I want to do some more Vanguard work. As we step more into Overdress.
Need something? Huh? Of course. Let's both get on with our lives now, hmm?
Alright, Jostla's note. Okay. Hammerfell noble from Sentinel will be crossing the border. Okay. And then the next one, where was he? He was in Iverstead. Ah, crud. I'm gonna have a lot of... Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of work. Unless I go through Way of Helgen. Excuse me. Alright, if I go through Way of Helgen, I can hit Iverstead. Like I said, it really is beautiful here. And this really does look like exactly where I grew up. A lot of people, when they think New York, they think the city. But they... And I live in a rural area now, in like a smaller town. And as soon as they hear New York, they're like, oh, the city, blah, 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 blah. Bet you're not used to all, you know, the fresh air and mountains and trees and stuff. Like, dudes, you guys know that New York looks like 95% like this. A good portion of New York is still pretty heavily forested, you know, mountains. But a lot of people, especially in the South, they just don't seem to realize that. Like, New York is a lot of woods. A lot of woods. Oh, nice. A lot of woods, a lot of mountains. It's really pretty. My mom still misses it so much. She doesn't really like where we are now. Because it doesn't feel the same. And I can get that. A few years ago, we went to go visit New York. And I'll admit, it felt good. There are things I miss about it. I mean, I'm pretty good where I am right now.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I'm pretty good where I am. But, like I said, there are parts of New York that I do miss. Well, I'll tell you, Kiva, the funny thing is, New York. People are interesting. A lot of things that I've seen, like, I know, like, the stereotype is in the South, people are genteel and polite. Technically, they are. But there is also kind of what I call Southern false hospitality, where there is a decent amount of people that pretend to be polite, but they're really not.
Greetings, brother. You look weary.
No thanks.
I have something to help you relax.
That's a skooma dealer, by the way. So, Yeah, like, there is that. Now, of course, I'm not saying there are not nice people in the South. There are good people and there are bad people everywhere. But I also noticed there's a trend, really a trend in New York where someone's going to come off as like the biggest a-hole ever, but then they're really helpful and actually end up being really nice. Like, the way that it kind of got put to me was, a guy said that if your car breaks down in the South, someone will say, "Bless your heart, I'll pray for you, son," and then they'll keep driving. But then in New York, someone will go, "What, are you effing stupid? What'd you do here? Ah, come on, stupid, just sit back, I'll do it for you. Jeez. Here's some stuff so it doesn't happen again, alright?" And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? That is accurate. That is actually very accurate. And kind of hilarious. There's been like a lot of people that I have met in New York that they acted like they were jerks, but they were actually super cool people. And I found that duality interesting. What did I pick up? I don't know. But yeah, like I said, you'll find good and bad people everywhere you go. So, my advice to people is, God, that moon is huge. Don't get caught up thinking, oh, someone's from the north, they're going to be like this. Oh, someone's from the south, they're going to be like this. Don't get caught up in that. Be prepared to meet people as they are, no matter where they're from. It's what I always try to do. Now, it is hard sometimes not to have bias if you're from certain areas. Like, there are certain places where you'll have strong ideas about another place just because you're from somewhere. Try to avoid that. Just try to accept people and take them as they are. It's not always easy, but we can certainly try to do it. I've learned about preconceived notions this past year. Don't always like them. I mean, there are people that have preconceived notions about me. Like, there are some people who met me during a dark time in this town, and they still want nothing to do with me because that's all they remember. Which is unfortunate, but also understandable. And I'm trying to be a better person now than I was. Not always easy. Let's all strive to be better people and stronger people this year.
Need something? I understand. Anyway, it's done. Time to...
Alright. Alright, met a hunter from out west. Okay, gotta return to Fiji. Honestly, if you got the time, look into the lore of the Red Guard people. It's honestly incredible. Like, these are some seriously cool dudes.
Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? Mostly the Greybeards tend not to get... Well, trouble is, my legs... Real? Here, take this bag of... Not today. I'm just not ready to make slime.
And it's good that we got Iverstead, because we're going to need to have it at some point anyway. Alright, back to Fujibube. Fujibube. Oh, and here's the cool thing. So the Red Guards, they are originally called the Yakutans. They're from the continent of Yakuta. So the reason that they're called Red Guards in modern times is because it derived from the word Regarda, which was, I believe, their advanced force when coming into Tamriel. And Kiva, if you're interested, you can find the in-depth looks at the histories of all the races on Fudge Muppet.
You've done well. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Here, this is for you. Stay sharp out there.
Yes, I'll take that. So that's cool. This is some pretty good armor. So the Remnant armor will increase our light armor skill by 17 points, which increases our armor. The Remnant Agent boots will make our sneaking 25% better. The Remnant armor gloves will give our one-handed attacks plus 25%. And the Remnant hood will make our illusion spells cost 17 less. Also got some scimitars out of the deal. Not bad. Let's take a look at this. Pretty cool, honestly. So this is apparently the Remnants, I believe, are like the Red Guard Special Forces. Well, they're Black Ops. They're the Red Guard Black Ops. Which I think is cool. And I now need to know what this place is. I see big pretty thing. I need to know what it is. Oh, this is Deepwood Redoubt, isn't it? Yeah, that's what that is. Oh, they're passing by my house. So yeah, Fudge Muppet, they have a lot of really good videos. If you're interested in the lore of Elder Scrolls, honestly, you could spend a good couple of months just watching all their videos. They got into this stuff in 2006 when they were, I think, 11 or 12-year-old kids who found Oblivion for the first time. So this is their passion. Also, check out the channel Drew Mora. Drew is one of the members of Fudge Muppet, and he has his own channel. He calls himself a Daedrologist, so his focus is more on the Daedric princes in Oblivion. But Fudge Muppet has in-depth looks into, like I said, all the races, the different provinces of Tamriel, different gods, honestly, everything. They have in-depth things on, like, everything. It's incredible. Their channel is one of the greatest channels on YouTube. Like, them, the Epic Nate 315. Like, they're amazing. I've also been into, like, Dark Lord Dash, and Bard's Tale recently. They've got some good stuff on Oblivion that I've been really enjoying, because I recently was playing for several days Oblivion, because I still have my 360. And I like to play Oblivion from time to time.
Where are you?
Alright, let's free the hostage. Let's see how much it pumped up our weapons. Whew! That's a good 3 points.
Huh?
Sorry.
Show me what you got.
Crap, now they're attacking me. Shoot. Alright, we might have to go back here. Oh, that was bad. But yeah, Fudge Muppet, such a great channel. I believe it's Scott, Drew, and I forget the name of the third guy. It might be, I think it's Michael. They've got some great videos. And like I said, I often have a earbud in while I'm working. And oh my god. Watching their videos, well, I mean, I don't really watch, I just listen. Because I kind of have to have my phone in my pocket while it's playing because, you know, I'm doing stuff. But listening to their videos is incredible. And I have learned so much that I have shared here on this channel. Because you guys know I'm a massive lore nerd. My cousin loves to watch my Skyrim and Fallout videos because of the lore that I give. You know, shout out to my cousin. We love it. He's a lore nerd too. It just about the things that I'm passionate about, I want to learn so much. And Elder Scrolls is the lore of it is quite honestly one of the lore I'm most passionate about. The lore that I love the most. I know that there's a lot of serious gamers that say like, the Elder Scrolls and Skyrim, they're like such, like they're not good games. There's so many plot holes and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I still love it. I know there's plot holes. I know that they are not the absolute greatest games ever created. I understand that. But I also don't care. I do not know why these guys attacked me. They're not everyone's favorite games. I understand. I'm okay with that. Because they're my favorite games. And I want to learn about the lore. I'm just going to attack him by myself.
Over here.
Call him Ishmael. Spread some fire damage while I can. Alright, let's potion it up. Got one. Hey, it raises a couple of things. Alright, that's one more out. Ooh, a Horker loaf. I'm taking that. I take your Horker! Buddy, we'll get to you. Don't worry about it. It was a lantern I accidentally took. Just standing here picking a lock while he's still tied up because, you know, why not? Eat my shorts, dude. I really need to eat food. Like, this is bad. Hey man, you want to be released?
Mercy, I beg you.
Thanks a lot.
You good, my bro? Actually, let's return to Fajil. Kind of feel like I need a burger today. You know what I mean? I also want cheese curds.
Good day, friend. You made it. Well, I'm impressed. It was a gamble, but turned out... Thank you. May the gods keep you.
So they both disappear. Well, that's cool. So, we've got some good gear. Save that. We got some better gear now. Yeah, that's another quest down. Gotta think of anything else I want to do. This is where we're going to cut it off for now. Because I do have to get ready for work because I got to leave early. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with more episodes of Belethor's Bane later. I'm going to see about being able to... Oh, hey, a grave. I'm going to see about being able to stream off a tablet. Still figuring that out. And as soon as the stand comes in, we'll test out some of the recording quality because we are going to need to get some card games out there.
We won't kill you out there, but we don't want you here. Remember
Alright, until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. Reminding you guys to stay frosty, and I really hope to see you in the next video.